guys, how's it going? It's Zahait here, and we're back with a brand new episode of Shapez Industries. And guys, we are still working on this, ma'am. Yep, it's not done yet. In fact, I don't even know if we're close yet. I don't even know. Oh man, guys, in the last episode we went and we made all of these paints, and we're just filling up some inventories right now. It's a grind. It's a grind. But once one of them fills up, it'll start to speed up. I only brought enough in here to be able to make 4 colors simultaneously at a time, and we're trying to make all of them. So it's not quite maxed, but it's close. Once this one gets full, this full build here, then the rest of them will get more resources and they should be able to speed up and blah 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 blah. But anyway, guys, what I want to do today, we got to get our painting machine set up. So I'm thinking, oh man, I don't know, guys. I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I just realized something. I don't have these set up properly. There we go. I was missing some mergers there. Okay, so what I'm thinking we're gonna have to do is I gotta get these shapes probably over here. Maybe? I think that's probably the best idea. And to do that the most efficient way I know how, we'll have to use hyperlinks. I guess the other option... is, let's see, the filters. They go down. So the other option is we just bring this stuff, bend it, and bring it straight down. And then we branch off of here with the colors that we need. Maybe that's not the worst. Okay, so I brought down all of the shapes here. We've got them, and now I need to bring down the signal that is the first layer. I think it's just this. Yep, it's just that. Oh, hang on. So I need to bring this all the way over to where my painting system is. Okay, so here's the signal. Now what I need to do is figure out what color is in each one of the spots. So there we go, guys. What we need to do actually is get, when we're using the analyzer, this guy, it only analyzes stuff in the top right corner, and you know that because right here it says magnifying glass and the little red thing, so it only checks the top right corner. So to be able to use it properly, there we go. This one's gonna have to get rotated one time, so it's in the top right corner. This one's already in the top right. This one's gonna have to get rotated once. And I put this on backwards. There we go. Okay, so actually what I want to do maybe is get this over here. And in fact, maybe I'll bring it right around so that the color is pointing the right way. There we go. Okay, so now let's figure out, the first one is this one actually. So this will be our first color. The second one is this one. So this one is going to have to be green because I don't want it to interact with this one. Okay, and then number 3 is actually this guy right here. And then lastly, number 4 is this one, which is also gonna have to be green. We're gonna need some of these things. Okay, there we go. So now what I have to do is tell the system which belts, I actually think I want to move this up a little bit, which belts to send down. And it's kind of a pain in the butt because the way I want to do it, which is going to be easier but less efficient, is just have it set up that if this one is the same color as belt number 1, open it up and send it through. And then if it's the same as belt number 2, open it up, send it through. Same as belt number 3, open it up, send it through. And we're going to want to go ahead and do that a whole bunch of times. But the problem then becomes I'm going to be sending purple down 2 belts, and I'm only going to be using one of them. So I'm not sure exactly how I don't want to do that. I don't want to get a whole bunch of complex stuff going up here that's like, if 1 is the same as 2, then don't send 2. I don't want to get into that again. I already did that up here. I don't want to do it again. Oh man, this was miserable. I was not happy about this. Okay. Anyway, so I think what we're gonna do, honestly, is, you know what I just realized? We're gonna need 10 funnels per belt. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 funnels per corner? 13 funnels per corner? Oh, that's gonna be a mess. Okay, well, let's just start it and say the first one's gonna come here. If that's the first one, then, oh, what a disaster. This is not going to be pretty, guys. Like I was saying in the last episode, this is my first ever MAM, so it's gonna be clunky. It's gonna be real clunky, but I'm hoping we can get it to work because that would be super fun. So that is everything we need for the first corner. And also, because the system is wacky, whoops, we're gonna need belts, obviously, or not belts, tunnels, or we're gonna end up plugging everything up. So we're gonna have to do something like this. Actually, I don't have to do that down there. Okay. And then what we have to do is put these things down. And if that is equal to the belt number 1 color, open up the gate. So equal, if that equals that, open is 1. No, I forget which one open is now. I think it's a knot. I think we need a knot in there. Because it sends the garbage, which would be a 0 out. So now what we have to do is copy this. I'm not going to have room to do this. Am I? No, there's not going to be enough room. Unless I tier this the other way. Hang on, let me try that real quick. All right. So I think that's going to work. You just got to go the other diagonal with it, so that's perfect. Then all we have to do, and what I should have done originally if I was going to do it this way, was actually send the first color down first. Let me just clean this up here. So the first one is going to come down. Let's break that off really quick. Number 1 is going to come, and if it's the same as any of these, then we want it to open up the floodgates, which it should be the same as green. Okay, and then what we're gonna have to do is do something like, oh crap. This isn't going to work because I don't have room to put all of the funnels in. I think we learned this mistake already once. Yes, we did. It's the same mistake we learned once before. Okay, well, let me go ahead and get that cleaned up real quick. All right, guys, so I think that sets up our colors. I think. Now, if I did that right, I should be getting... Oh, wait, I haven't brought down this part yet. Now, you may be asking, Zahait, why did you do this weird thing where these are going one direction, like this angle doesn't match this angle? And it's because, if you just let me finish this really quickly, I will explain. So if I had these together like that, these were sending a signal both directions, which was getting into issue. Let me just show you. If I had this, and then at the bottom I had this, something like this, if I had it set up to the same, look at that. They touch and they cross, so I had to make sure that these readers, what are these things even called? The belt reader? Yep. I had to make sure that the belt readers were always lined up with the NOT gate, and if they weren't, everything got all messed up. So I guess what I could have done, looking back at it now, is I could have moved the NOT gates over. Yeah, I could have moved the NOT gates over. But whatever. It's done now. It works. It's fine. It works out. So that's for one belt. Actually, it's not quite for one belt yet because I have to finish this. There we go. Now that's for one belt. And we're going to need a merger because I'm going to want whatever's coming in this belt to all get put into the same spot. There we go. There's my color. And then I'm thinking before we go in, I just want to balance the lines just because I don't think this is really necessary, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, so now if I copy this like this, this will be for line number 2. This will be for line number 3. And this will be for line number 4. That's gross. Then I'm gonna have to copy this. And I don't really want it to be green. I don't really want it to be... Well, I can fix that actually. Hang on, this is fine. There we go. So then all I have to do is figure out which one number 2 is, which is this guy right here. And we're gonna bring it down and we're gonna bring it over. And then to invert the color, I don't know if there's a better way to do this, but I'm just gonna go not. And then, ta-da! Okay, so belt number 3 is this one. And we're gonna need a couple of these. There we go. This one I don't need to use the not trick for. Excuse me? Oh. There we go. And then finally this one, and we're gonna have to use the not trick again here. Not problem at all. Not. There we go. So now we should be getting 1 belt of green. Why is this one not working? This should also be sending green. Wait a minute. Why are some of these belts all messed up? Oh, no. I got these mergers in the wrong spot. Oh dear, what have I done? All right, so I think I've got that cleaned up. All we got to do now is add some garbage cans and get some of those paint lines all cleaned up. What a mess. Gross. Gross. Okay, so one of these should be 0. Why are they not 0? Oh, it doesn't work with not, guys. My not does not work because I'm sending a color signal and not a number signal. Ah, that's why. So we actually are gonna have to go through here and put the green wires in, which is fine. Okay, let's cancel all of that. I think we should be good now. I think. Okay, that looks good. Why? Oh, some of these... Oh, why is there still red in there? Or there's green on the red belt still. Gotta get rid of that. Same with this. Get out of there. Okay, I think that mostly fixes it. Okay, so we should see, which we do, green, purple, perfect. Green, purple. Okay. So now what we have to do, which is pretty simple, is get 2 paint factories for each one of these because double painters do 2 sets. And my double painter factory is right in here. I think we could probably, now that we've got smart splitters, we could probably make it even better. I think I made a better version up here, didn't I? Yeah, this one's a little bit nicer. So something like this. And we need 2 of them per color. I just realized the way this is set up, I'm only bringing out 1 belt of color, but technically to do 4, I would need 2 belts of color. Oh wait, we're only supposed to be trying to make 1 full belt down here. I forgot about that part. But if we can make more than 1, then we should be making more than 1, right? I'm bringing enough shapes down here to make 4 full belts. And then I'm gonna send just 1 out of the painter. That seems kind of bad. Also, look at all this. I got a bunch of paint all mixed up in here. That's gross. Ew. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? we are going to actually balance those belts. I'm only gonna make one full belt for now. And I'm not sure how hard it's gonna be to upgrade it later. It's probably gonna be impossibly hard. But for now, we're just gonna balance these belts so that no matter what happens, I'm pulling out one full belt. Then I should have done this the other way because stuff's gonna be all messed up, but let's copy this down a little bit. I'm gonna need some room. So there's one. We're gonna need 4 of these. And I can actually put them pretty close together, I think. Yeah, there's no reason I can't have them right up next to each other. Oh, I lied. There is a reason. I don't have room for the outputs? Wait. Oh no, I don't have room for the outputs like this. Okay. That looks good, I think. So now... Oh, I put these on upside down. Let's turn that around. What the heck? Oh. Yeah, all these belts are still backwards. Okay. Let me copy this. Oh man, I hate these things sometimes. Let me copy this down. I'll see you guys as soon as it's done. Okay, so we're gonna need, I can do 2 belts here. So we've got enough paint to do 2 belts. We're gonna bring down this one and, for example, this one. And they're just gonna get put right into here. Yeah, okay, that will work. Then we have to bring down the second ones. And then we have to bring down the third ones. God, I hope I left enough room for this. And then we have to bring down the 4th ones. I think it's gonna be okay. Now we need a bunch of belt crossers. Let me go ahead and plumb all of this stuff in. It shouldn't take me too long. Famous last words. Okay, so there's that part. Now all we gotta do is get the paint brought in. And then we should be off to the races here, I think. Let's bring this in there. Bring this in. See, this is what I was talking about, though, because now we're going to be sending paint down into point number 3, and I don't actually need any paint there. So it's just going to be getting sent down there for nothing. It shouldn't really matter. I guess what I could do to speed this part up is use these things. There is some delay to them, but it's way faster than belts. So let's go ahead and do that. I need an output. And then we need to hook this up to there. Oh yeah, that's way faster. Okay, let's do that with this one as well. All right, so now we're making the colors. Okay, so now all we should have to do is merge them together. I also think I'm going to need a bypass in here that's like, if this color that's in here is not equal to the color it's supposed to be, it throws it in a garbage. Probably. For now, it's fine. Let's just leave it alone. Let's see what happens. I'd like to get this thing running first, and then we can see what we can do to make it work a little bit better. So now we're gonna need some merging, and this is gonna be complicated because the way I did this is to use the minimum amount of paint. Now there's gonna be problem with trying to merge it because I can't just merge 1 and 2, 2 and 3, and then those two byproducts. We're gonna have to have some bypasses in here that if this one's empty, then this one goes around. Or, you know what we could do? It's, again, not the best, but rather than... Hang on, let me get a merging factory, and let me show you what I'm thinking we can do here. Just to get us by. I'm thinking what we do is we want to merge these two belts. Hang on. I'm gonna need a bunch of these. Two. So what I'm thinking we do is we get a little bypass. And this one's gonna want to push stuff down if it can. But if it can't... then it's going to bypass, and it's going to come out this way. Again, only if it can't. Yeah, that should work. Because then if this gets full, because we're not actually sending down this resource, I think that will work. It's not the best, because then the next time I send stuff down, there's some merging that has to happen before the MAM empties itself, which I'd rather not have. But just for now, to keep it dumb but working, maybe that's what we do. Something like this. There's never going to be an instance where I have something in 4 and not in 3, is there? I guess there could be. If 1, 2, and 3 are the same color and 4 is its own color, I will have something in 4 and not 3. Okay. So then I'm gonna need to be able to bypass both of these, actually. We want to bypass this one. Or this one. Oh man, this is not gonna be pretty. Okay guys, I opted for the bypass route instead of the overflow route. So all I've done is put a little gate in here that checks if there's anything coming through here. If there is, then it turns these on and sends stuff down there. And if there isn't, then it turns it off and sends it around. Then I did the same thing this other way. If this one has stuff going through, it turns these ones on, otherwise it turns them off, and they go on the bypass route. And I guess now that I'm sitting here looking at this, I don't need 2 bypass routes. I really only need... I mean, I don't need 4 bypass routes. I only need 2. So what I can do is bring these 2 down. And then all I gotta do is merge them with these 2. Merge like that. So one way or the other, if one of them is missing, it's gonna get bypassed. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now I gotta do this same setup on this side. Okay guys, so this one wasn't quite as tidy because the funnels only work one way as far as I know. So I had to come off this side and then back under, merge with this one, because again, we only need one of them bypassing. I don't need them both bypassing. And then go under this belt, and then we go around, whoopsies. And then we go around like this. So perfect. now all I need is 2 more of these, actually. Like that. And, oh, I'm gonna need more room because we're gonna need some more bypass, aren't we? We're gonna need more bypass in here. Because if one of these merges and then I don't need to merge this side, I need to know about it. What a pain in the butt. So this is gonna come down here and into here. This one's gonna come down here and into here. Opposites for this one. And then this one can... This is spaghetti. It's fine though. It'll work. Okay. And actually we don't need as... we don't need a bypass. Do we need a bypass? I think because we're already bypassing once. I will merge this one with... Oh crap, not that one. With this one, like that. Then we gotta go under. Merge this one in here like that. Same with this one. Merge there. Whoop, backwards. Like that. Merge in here. Okay, now this is where I'm gonna have to bypass. So we're gonna need a monitor in one of these two. It doesn't matter which one. We're gonna need one in one of those ones. It doesn't matter which one. And then the same thing as last time. If there's nothing coming through there, we're gonna shoot these guys off. And if there's nothing coming through there, we're gonna shoot these guys off. All right. So then all I have to do is collect all of these. Something out of one of these 3 belts is going to be our finished shape. So all I got to do now is merge those 3 together, I believe. And then merge these other 3 together. Like so. That should be good. I think that will work. So now we're gonna be getting our shapes. Stuff's getting bypassed because these sensors stopped working. But there we go. We're making our shape. It's going to be a little bit messy while it cleans itself out, but it should eventually just work. So now we're making the first layer. This whole factory is for the first layer. Although this part we can reuse and this part we can reuse. Basically, this whole part's got to get copied. And then... Uh-oh, I just froze my computer. There we go. And then this part has to get copied along with all of the wiring. And we got to do that 4 times. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, well, whatever. It is what it is. I think it's going to work. It's looking good. This first shape is looking good. We just got to get the next shape going. Which really... shouldn't be that hard to do. It shouldn't be too bad. Oh man, guys, drop me a comment. Let me know how you're liking my factory. What do you think of this paint system? Is it okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, how is the factory so far? Tell me, be honest. Be honest about it, guys. Don't worry. I just realized something. We have to move this over 1. It's not gonna be the prettiest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't leave enough room. Oh no. Are we gonna have to... do something silly like this. I think we're gonna have to do something silly like this. I didn't leave enough room to put my funnel belts in. It's gonna go up. Okay, I'm gonna need more room again. I was just looking at this thinking I'm gonna have to get tunnels in here, and I didn't leave room to do it. I think that should fix it. I'm gonna need one more of these up here. That is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. Would not recommend. That's not even gonna work. I need the other funnel. The other tunnel. Like this? Nope, not like that. Like that? Man, that is gross. God, I don't like that. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Whatever. It is what it is now. We gotta get this thing working. Is this how every MAM starts? You get so far and then you're like, oh, I completely screwed myself up. And then you have to spaghetti your way back to making it functional? Or am I the only one? Why don't I have colors going in there? Oh, because we're taking them out. That's right. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I think after each one of these systems, I should have another storage to collect the stuff and build up. It's probably the best play, I'm thinking. Okay, so guys, don't forget to drop me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. How cringe is my factory? Do you understand what I'm doing? If you do, good for you, because I don't even understand what I'm doing and it hurts my brain. I'm getting a headache just thinking about it. But we're making the first shape. Perfect. So guys, in the next episode, I think what we're gonna do is copy this over here. I hope I don't have to change too many things to make it work properly. And then that might just be it. We might have done it. I don't know exactly how all of this is going to work. Once the shapes start changing, it might not work very well. And there's probably some efficiencies we can do to clean up just how long it's going to take our hub or our factory to empty itself. I don't know. There's probably some things we could do to clean that up, like get rid of all these runs of belt and put in these guys. I'm not sure. That might help a little bit, but I can't really do it too much in an area like this because there's so much going on. There's just no room. Oh, this is not the nicest either, but it is what it is. Okay, guys, I hope you liked today's episode. If you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and I'll see you next time.